Well, hello, everyone. This is Deidre Kindred, your nurse advocate, your educator, advocator, and navigator. And tonight on Health Chats Among Friends, I have my good friend Valerie here with Purple Light and Touch. So, Valerie, say hello and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Valerie Kelso. I'm the founder and CEO of Purple Light Touch Foundation, PLT Massage and Wellness, and Don't Believe the Hype. I've been here in Texas now for 10 years. I moved from England 10 years ago. And today is special because I've had my for-profit business now for 4 years. I started off just doing regular massages, but more and more people have been coming in sick. And now I went and got my license for medical massages. So all I do now is nothing but pure medical massages. So that's, so I've got one daughter, 2 beautiful granddaughters. Well, my one daughter is beautiful and so are my grandkids.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I enjoy what I do every single day, knowing that I make a difference in somebody's life. You know what I mean? I thank God each day for the gift that He's given me of healing. So
that is awesome, Valerie. Okay, so just let you know, we mention God on this station all the time because He is powerful. He gives us our purpose, and I can see your passion, and I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So let's talk about some of the medical massages that you do. So is it a certain market that you service?
For my medical, I do, on my nonprofit side, I work with women and young girls who are recovering from domestic violence abuse. So I don't just give them massages, I also have to mentor to them, and I have to I have to hear their stories, what they've gone through, just so I can release that pain out of the body. And you'd be surprised to know how much pain the body actually holds on to. You know what I mean, that people we take for granted. Just because you see someone walking around or they got a bad back, we don't really know the full extent of why they're in that pain. And until I actually touch that client, then all of a sudden I hear so much emotion. I've seen so many tears. I've seen joys as well. I've seen the highs and the lows. And most of my clients who come onto my table, I hear secrets that probably they've never told anybody else. So that's what I do on the nonprofit side. On the full profit, which God has blessed me with, because I had the nonprofit first, and then I had the full profit company August the 1st. So yesterday marked exactly 4 years. So it's a privilege to come onto your show because it hasn't been easy. It's been a struggle, but God has kept me through COVID. And since COVID, I'm seeing more and more people coming now with chest pain, lower back pain. I'm seeing more diabetics. I'll tell you, some days I'm working on 4 or 5 diabetics for the day.
Wow.
With neuropathy, having to release toes. Some, you know, I mean, people are saying, please, I don't want to lose my foot. And so they will come in on a regular basis for me to make sure that I keep the blood flowing in their feet, you know what I mean, and the tightness in the chest. So I also don't just give them a massage, I also educate them to tell them what they need to do. If they don't want to do that after I've explained it to them, that's their, I can't force someone, you know, the saying, you can't force a horse to the well, you know what I mean? So they will come in, I will explain what they need to do to keep the chest healthy, to keep down any infection. So I'm busy continuously.
Education.
Because it's about educating people about the body. The worst for me is when I hear someone say, well, why did the doctor not tell me this? Why didn't someone tell me it was so simple to do these little things? Because we take our bodies for granted.
Oh, yes.
And I take them back from the foot right back to the top of the head. And I explain to them every part. I tell my clients, look, I'm going to go through your body like a comb going through knits. So because basically I'm going to go to each body part, because what people don't realize, it's a body part that causes a problem. And I always say the body goes right back to God. And that's how every massage I do, it's going right back to God, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing today.
Absolutely.
So I thank you each day for giving me that gift of healing, that gift of touch, because for one person to be doing what I do, it can be overwhelming.
Yes,
But
yes.
seeing that client get off my table who's had sciatica in the back for years, come and tell me, I can't believe I'm not feeling that pain. Seeing people who have had back surgeries, 3, 4 back surgeries, and still in pain. And when they come and see me, they says, oh my God, my back isn't hurting me like how it used to hurt me. Seeing people come in with plantar, sciatica, shoulders, and I explain everything about the body. Every massage I do at Purple Light Touch, I always explain, and I explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is not going to be the typical massage that you can go down the road and get.
Right.
Yes, you might feel a little sore, but trust me, when you get off my table within a day, you're going to feel so much better. And they keep coming back because it says, I can't believe it. Right. I didn't know I had this pain here. I didn't know this I could have helped myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I also teach self-care, because looking at me, Deirdre, what you didn't know was I used to have a bad back.
Oh, wow.
I was on dihydrocodeine, lanzaprazole, bisocoldal, Premarin, Naprazine. Trust me, every pharmaceutical drug I've taken it, from Remedine to Tramadol. You know what I mean? I've taken all those pharmaceutical drugs, and they told me I would never be able to. I would always have a walking stick, and I would not be able to use my shoulders.
Oh my goodness.
And I can show you my papers, my medical papers. I even had a disability badge in my car. That's how bad I was. And it wasn't until after I lost my grandson 21 years ago, that was when I says, no, I will never be in that position again, that I cannot take care of any other grandchildren, because I couldn't lift up that baby because of the pain. And coming over here, I says, okay, God, why do you want me to come to America? But I didn't realize God already told me back in England, 10 years before I came here, I was going to be helping people. And I thought, well, how can I help people with a bad back? But little did I know, he was going to take my ex-husband's passion and put it and give it to me. So I didn't come here to be a massage therapist. I didn't know anything about the body when I came here. And I'm telling you, when I see people come through my door, I've been on my feet since 9 o'clock this morning, and all I've done all day is massage.
Right. You know what? I have so many questions for you. This is amazing. This is amazing. And I didn't want to stop you because it's just an amazing story. Because one of the questions was going to be your why. So you answered that one already.
Okay.
And the next question was, okay, so for the listener's sake, I want to make sure we get this clear. So you have the nonprofit side for women and girls who were victims of abuse.
That's right.
Right. And then you have your for-profit side for people who are suffering from chronic illnesses.
Yes.
Such as diabetes, neuropathy, different things that they just been going around in circles. I know so many people that just going around in circles, and then here's another prescription, and this interacts with this, and here's another prescription to solve that. And nobody's really going to the root of the problem.
That's right.
It sounds like you are getting at the root of the problem.
That's right. And that's what I do here, because I explain, because, and I know I keep going back to God, because you'd be surprised to know when I'm in that room and I'm talking to him, I'll ask him certain things about the body. Many people believe that massaging is a sexual thing. And that's why you'll see a lot of places, a lot of people don't look at massage as healing. But they'll go to a spa and they will they will go all these different places and they'll get a little pampering massage and think that's it. But what we do here at Purple Light Touch is not, I'm not going to pamper your body.
Right.
I'm going to heal your body. I'm going to fix your problem.
Yes.
I'm going to get to the root cause
Yes.
of why this is. So if your arm can't move and I'm just rubbing it, I can rub it all day and it doesn't do anything. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm going to get to the root cause of why is that pain in there in the first place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that makes total sense to me.
Yes.
And that's what the main reason I wanted, first of all, I like you. And
Thank
the reason
you.
I wanted to have you on here is because of your specific service. It's amazing to me because so many people are lost and hopeless and they don't know that there are services like this out here.
That's right.
To help you get to the root of that problem. You can live a better life with more hope and more prosperity. I mean, it's just amazing. So you're located in North Richland Hills, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So how long you been there? How long you been there?
In this new location, I was 2 doors down.
Okay.
And then at Christmas, something happened. And then God, I said, okay, I'm moving out of this location. Don't ask me why that came out of my mouth. And I'm thinking, it's Christmas. How am I going to be moving in the middle of Christmas? But anyway, what happened was God had already ordained this spot for me. And I moved into this new location 2020, December the 13th, I signed a lease. And then, of course, COVID came down and I'm thinking, how am I going to manage? But God has kept me all through COVID. And so this new location is relatively new. And I love being in it. I love the light. It's like God has taken me out of darkness and put me into light. And now I'm just seeing an influx of people every day coming in. Can you help me? The biggest questions everybody's asking, can you help me? I've been to the doctors, I've been here, I've been there, no one can't help me. Yeah. And they go back and tell somebody else. And so technically I don't even have to advertise because people are just coming in because they're telling, like in the Bible, when someone go back and tell somebody and that one wants what Jesus said, and that's what it's been like. It's like, I can't even get people, if you want to come and see me, unless somebody cancels or change their appointment or I'm trying to slot you in a spot, it's very hard to really come into Purple Light because people, it's God has been really good.
Amen. It sounds like you need to maybe start some classes for people such as yourself.
Yes,
that want to really help people because it's healing and helping.
That's right. And that's what I want to do because I got my license for medical massages. I'm also a licensed massage instructor. I got my license for PTSD, domestic violence, cancer, people living with cancer. I've got quite a lot of licenses, sex trafficking. If I had to go through all my license, I'd probably be here for a good while because I take what I do here at Purple Light Touch very seriously.
Right.
What I mean? So I make sure if somebody comes through my door, I know exactly what I need to do. So yes, I do love what I do and I'm glad that God is using me to help somebody else.
That's right, his people. So why the name Purple Light and Touch? I think there's a story behind that.
Well, you know what? Funny enough, I got purple on. Purple is not my favorite color. And everybody says to
it's
me,
mine.
It's purple your favorite. No, it's red. I love red. I love orange. That's why, if you notice, I've incorporated orange with the purple, just because what it is. Purple goes back to God. It's his place. This isn't mine. I'm just a caretaker. So everybody who comes in here, I'm just being the caretaker to God. Purple, that's why it's also the color of domestic violence. And I've been through my own domestic violence and my own struggles in my life. Light, because Jesus is our one true light source. I want to give a woman or a young girl or a man that comes through this door a light at the end of their tunnel. Touch, because Jesus's ministry was always about touch. And that's what he says, go out and touch someone. He never said go and sit in a building and preach. He said, go out and touch someone. So when that woman came with the issue of blood, he said, your faith has made you whole. So when someone comes in here, I want to complete them. I want to put them back to how God wants them to be. So that's why this place is very important to me. And that's why the name Purple Light Touch, because I didn't come up with the name. He gave me the name.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my goodness, that
So
is so beautiful. That is beautiful. I love it. I love what you're doing. I love that you are such a powerful, dynamic woman and a
thank you.
wonderful individual. And I really thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, because you are busy helping people. And it's so wonderful what you're doing. And I
Thank
really
you.
would love to have you back on the podcast to really hone in, because you have so many services. She has a plethora of services to help a wide range of people. And I would love to have you back so we can hone in on maybe a specific
Yeah.
service or need that you're
Mhm.
helping with, because we can go on and on all night about
That's
what you
right.
do, because it's amazing. So with that in mind, if someone wanted to get in touch with you to find out more, which I think they should, it's amazing what you're doing, what is the best way for them to reach out to you to find out more?
If they're going to call me through my for-profit company, the phone number is 817-350-9457 or 682-334-6262. And the email is purplelightTouchLLC@gmail.com. If there's a woman or a young girl who is suffering from something, they can call me on, these are my for-profit, this is now the non-profit company.
Okay.
If they want to call me, they can call me on 817-350-0444. And the phone number is also 682-334-66, hold on.
That's okay.
6272.
Okay, okay, you got it.
Yes, and they can call me, get me at purplelightTouch@gmail.com. So if anyone wants to reach me, they can reach me. It doesn't matter what number they really call, because I'm going to answer the phone. I might not be able to answer straight away, but I will get back to you before the end of the day or in between me working on clients.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Or my receptionist, she will take the message and she will relay it back to me. So if it's important, just call me and I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Yes, she will. All right, Miss Valerie Kelso, thank you so much for taking time out your busy schedule. What you're doing is so powerful.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you.
I know I need to tell you, thank you for having me on your show. You know what I mean? Because without people being aware of what I actually do, nobody wouldn't even know. And sometimes I want to keep the nonprofit quiet because I just don't want anyone to come in here. God will always send the right people at the right time to come through my doors.
Amen.
You know what I mean? And everything that I do before you go, everything I do on the nonprofit side, it's all free. I do not charge a woman or a girl to come in here and use our computer classes, learn to do t-shirts, even for me to give them a massage, for me to give them empowerment. Everything I do is all free. So that's what the for-profit company helps me to take care of my nonprofit company.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That makes total sense. Yeah. And she has so much to offer and such a big heart. So, because we didn't even talk about the computer classes for the seniors or anything like that. So much that you have that is hard to do it in just one little bitty segment.
Yeah. See, next time if I split the two up, then you can talk about the nonprofit and then we can talk about people who are living with pain. You know what I'm saying? And if they want to go onto our Purple Light Touch Foundation .org, they can reach me there. Yes. You know what I mean? Through the website. So yes, so everything that comes through our for-profit company helps me to take care of the non-profit company.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So yes, I do have to massage all the time. That's why I'm always massaging. So just for you to allow me to use your platform to talk and explain to people about what we do here at Purple Light Touch, I really truly want to tell you thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. And we will have you back to talk about either or, and we can separate those as well, because I just love what you're doing. So Valerie, thank you again for your time.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate you so much. And thank you everyone for tuning in to Health Chats Among Friends. My name is Deidre Kindred. I'm a nurse advocate, educator, and navigator, helping you learn about reputable resources in your local communities.
Thank you. Bye.